Hey guys, welcome to another great episode of the Anime Breakdown Show. I'm your host with the most, Kingpin, and today we're going to jump right into it. Today is another great episode of the Naruto franchise. This is a Naruto Breakdown, Naruto Shippuden episode 281, The Allied Mom Force. Yes, it's a filler. And guess what? I love this filler. This filler was based off more character development for Kamahamaru, the grandson of the third Hokage, the legendary third Hokage. Let me rephrase that. It was a good episode. I mean, we got Kamahamaru there. This is a filler that is based on what's going on right now, while everybody's away at the Great Ninja War. You got Kamahamaru and his Genjutsu. Not Genjutsu, him and his Genin buddies, him and his team, they are back at the village, and their job is to protect the village, which is an extremely important job, is to protect that village, because at this point in time, they can be ransacked, bamboozled, overtaken, because they're in a very vulnerable state right now with all their shinobi warriors away from the village. So you got, Kamahara just chilling on the rock, thinking, reminiscing. And then when he gets down, he meets these little kids, and he sees how hard everybody's working. Then he sees these ants working, these other little kids. And the funniest part in this one is when some other little kid pulls out his dick and starts peeing everywhere. Totally inappropriate, but we still love it. And he sees, what kind of chaos that can create when you're cut off and, something's in your way or something like that. And kind of continues to, progress, where you see Ibu Sensei or Ebi Sensei, or whatever his name is, his mentor, his teacher, giving a speech to the Allied Mom Forces Association. They're like the PTA for ninjas, for the moms anyway, where their job is to hold the fort down while the men are away. They kind of take care of the old people and the people who can't fight, and the moms kind of just hold the fort down. There's only a few shinobi, a couple of elders who are left in the village, and they're at a very bad state since everybody's at war. They don't want to be basically taken over while everybody's away. So as they continue to progress, they're basically every sense is trying to warn everybody, be alert. This is what we need to do. The mom's kind of shut him down. He's kind of made fun of. Then you got Kamahama, who's like, what if something does bad happen? How, what are we gonna do? And then right at that very moment, you start seeing his friend Mogi and all of them come and do different reports saying they're getting, ninja from this part of the village, ninja from the east, west, south, whatever. And he's like, okay, we got to do something about this. So they go and investigate. Through his investigation, he gets stopped by another little kid. And they're like, what are you doing? We don't have to do this. This is stupid. Nobody's coming to attack us. And he has a big hero speech about protecting the village, that this is what we got to do. They start fighting with the other kid. And the other kid takes out a kunai knife, try to stab him. And he's like a badass. And he catches the kunai knife. And he's like bleeding. Like kind of like when Naruto stabbed himself when he took his oath that he was never going to back down from a fight or whatever, during that first Kakashi mission with Sasuke and Sakura. But it was a very defining moment. It makes you really like Kamahamaru, because we just know him as a little snot-nosed kid from back in the day. But anyway, moving forward, he actually ends up going to investigate. It actually ends up being nothing. It's just some clowns or some crap like that. Some circus that is coming in town. So they were tricked, not tricked, but I guess, I don't know, not deceived. It was just, they just made a mistake, whatever. So he comes back, he's like, oh my God, I can't believe I made an ass of myself, made this big speech, blah, 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 blah. And, come to find out, something bad did actually happen. One of the stories that came out were true. It's just that he didn't know which one was. So they went back and reported. The moms were like laughing at them or whatever. And come to find out, there was these big, gigantic monsters coming, which so happened to be sumo wrestlers. Yeah, sumo wrestlers coming to take over. They were saying after the ninja, after the shinobi, whatever, or the samurai, there comes sumo or whatever. So the moms are taking on the sumo wrestlers. Of course, the moms are beating their asses with pots and pans and brooms and sticks, what have nots. And finally, you see Kamahama jump in front of them as they're about to retreat. Does a shadow clone jutsu, then he does a Rasengan, and things are getting crazy. So now they're like, he's a hero, and everybody loves him. Kamahamaru, the Hokage of the third, and blah 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 blah. I don't know. I'm just, it's just kind of like, it's not that big of a deal, but it was a wonderful thing. He definitely shows that he has the will of fire. He has the will of fire within him to protect everything that's important. And what's important is the village. So you let me know, guys know you like this filler. How did you feel about it? Was it worth your time? I definitely was worth my time. I like seeing backstory on characters I like, and I like Kamahamaru because he comes from a place of youth when it comes to how we remember Naruto when he first started out into where he is now. So as always, do your thing below, rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.